So yeah, I was just thinking. I like the X Games. I've been watching the X Games since the first X Games. I'm not a hardcore fan. I'm very casual about watching my X Games. I just think it's interesting and cool. I don't have Hoffman tattooed on my ass. Not yet, anyway. But, it seems to me that from the first event, the first games, when it first started, to what goes on now, the level of danger and craziness of the stunts and at these events has gotten to the point where I'm starting to question, where will it end? Where's the tipping point? Because I think it was a couple years back, I tuned in and I saw this guy right here with this crash right here. And, this is a horrific fucking crash. I mean, this is terrible. It's just fucking awful. And when I watch this shit, when I see this guy take this fucking horrendous spill, nearly losing his life, I mean, if it wasn't for the advanced fucking techniques and quick thinking of the EMTs on the scene, he very certainly would be dead. Like, it's amazing he lived. But when I see something like this, I can't help but I wonder, are we pushing these guys to this point? Have we, as fans, are we pushing this? Are we making this happen? I mean, on some level, these guys want to be the best at whatever event they do. They want to be the guy who can do that trick that no one else can do. They want to be the first one to do the crazy trick. They want to do the craziest shit. They want to entertain. That's what they're doing. That's what they're hooking us up with, entertainment. But also, it's like we want to see more almost no matter what. You do some crazy shit, you give us a little bit, we want more. We just want more and more and more. It has to be higher, it has to be crazier, it has to be fucking more life-threateningly dangerous, or else we're fucking bored. If you aren't entertaining us for a solid 5 minutes flat, we're turning the channel and we're watching Family Guy. We don't give a fuck. Where does it all end? You know, why do we demand so much? Like, why is it, it's like drugs. Sure, that you do it that first time, it's great, it feels good. You know it feels good. And then you do it again and yeah, it feels good. You do it again the same amount and this is alright. Next thing you know, you ain't getting to where you want to be, and you have to up the dosage. And that's what's happening with things like this. You jump so high, we think it's great. You do it again, we're fucking bored. We got the fucking remote in our hand, we're ready to change the channel. Do somewhere else. Okay, we raise the shit higher, we jump higher, we do more flips, we fly over more dangerous areas. Eventually, shit like this accident happens, and it's seriously bad. It's fucking bad. I mean, this is a dangerous event. I mean, look how this event is set up. This is what it takes for us to get our fix. I used to get the same feeling watching professional wrestling, like Terry Funk hardcore barbed wire matches, you know. I mean, obviously this shit is all set up and they know who's gonna win beforehand, but these guys are cutting the shit out of themselves and fucking just beating the fuck out of themselves because we want more. We can't just see a fucking head get knocked into a turnbuckle. No, we want to see the motherfucker climb up a gigantic ladder and jump 3 stories onto a dude on a table and then smash him through a bunch of glass and hit him with a barbed wire covered bat until he's bleeding all over the place. And then we're satisfied. Then we're happy. Then we're entertained. I don't know. I guess I'm just thinking about it. And I wonder if anyone else ever thinks about this shit too. How do we do a hard reset? It's impossible, isn't it? I mean, it's fucking impossible. There's almost no way to do a hard reset. You can't just say, okay, X Games, go back to pre-X Games. Go back to before the X Games, when Tony Hawk was on his little banana board, you know, riding up and down the sides of a fucking empty pool, and we were like, oh shit, that's fucking amazing. You know, we can't just go right back to that. No. We've seen you fly 3 stories up in the air and then fucking do a twirly and land perfectly and spin around and fly another 7 stories. We've seen that now. That's what we expect. Let me know what you think about all this in a comment below. Thank you for watching. Peace. I really need to shave.